Hey everybody, Justin Holman here of StogieReview.com with another video cigar review. Today I'm going to be enjoying the Flor Dominicana Factory Press 2. Now, I don't know what happened, but the first 7 minutes of my video had absolutely no audio. So unless someone's a very good lip reader, posting that part of the video is not going to help anybody. But thankfully the last part of the video did have good quality sound, so I will be splicing that into the end of this new intro. Unfortunately, I won't be able to show you the cigar before I lit it up, although I did take a few pictures, so I'll go ahead and post those in this video as well, as long as a listing of the wrapper and everything. So let me go ahead and grab my cheat sheet, and I don't want to give you guys any wrong information, and tell you a little about the Flor Dominicana Factory Press. This particular cigar was actually limited to 400 boxes. Now that doesn't sound like a whole lot of cigars, but each of the boxes held 120 cigars each. So it's a pretty big box. I do have a picture of it, which you're probably going to see about now. And as you can see, it does hold quite a few cigars. Now, this particular cigar has a Connecticut broadleaf dark Maduro wrapper that has been aged for 10 years. The binder on it is a Sumatra seed that's been aged for 8 years. And the filler is a Cuban seed Corojo that's also been aged for 8 years. The size of the cigar is a 60 ring gauge with a length of 6.5 inches. Suggested retail price is right around $12 for this cigar. Now, I've never had a factory press before, so this was my first experience enjoying one of these cigars. Initially I had a few burn issues, but it did start to even out, as you will see in the video, and it did turn into a good smoke. I did start to notice some pretty good chocolate and coffee flavors once the cigar started going, so it did have a good flavor to it. It's definitely a full-bodied cigar. When it first started out, I didn't think it was going to be a full-bodied cigar, as it was kind of mild, but then as I started to enjoy it more, it definitely got a good flavor kick. So I want to take a few minutes and respond to a couple of the comments that I received. First of all, thank you very much. I definitely appreciate all the comments, good and bad. Most of them were very encouraging, welcoming me to the site and congratulating me on my first video review. I realized that some of the idiosyncrasies I did were a little weird, like, I don't know, I guess I was playing the piano or something. And Carlos mentioned that my little Zycar here, I called my lighter. I don't know how I did that, just nerves or something, but yes, it is a Zycar cutter. I don't own a Zycar lighter, so I did use my my triple flame lighter. Because of the size of the cigar, I wanted the 3 flames to make sure I ensured a good light on the cigar. A few things about me. I'm normally a behind the scenes person. I'm the guy who makes the websites work or edits the video, does audio work, so being in front of the camera is an entirely new experience for me. And there was a couple suggestions to go and look at some of the videos that Walt and Jerry did in the beginning, and you know, I see the growing pains they had with me. You know, now they look like pros and I'm the amateur. So as time goes on, I will get better and my personality will come through, and I won't sound like some kind of sports commentator or that guy you hear on the documentary voices where it's kind of boring. No one will sit and watch a review on that. A lot of people had their own thoughts on how long a cigar review video should be. Some people like 10 minutes, some people like 15 minutes. It's all a personal preference. Maybe one day we should release the Director's Cut Super Duper Special Edition, oh my god, you gotta see this edition, where it'd be like 30 minutes, the actual length of the videos. But that would probably be boring too. So, we're gonna go ahead and get into the review from where the sound picked up. I'd only been enjoying the cigar for about 20 minutes, which I do believe I tell you in the clip, which you'll find out here momentarily. And again, I appreciate all the comments. Please feel free to continue to send them to me. I can only grow from your thoughts. And on to the review. CigarMini.com, your home for luxury cigar accessories and apparel, and a proud sponsor of StogieReview.com. Look to them for all your cigar accessory needs. Hey everybody, welcome back. So, I've been enjoying the Flor Dominicana Factory Press for approximately 20 minutes now. I have not ashed it, as you can see. It's got a pretty good ash. It's got a nice white white and probably light gray colored ash on this right now. Now I'm getting some really good coffee and sweet chocolate flavor to it. So the flavor is definitely building up as I enjoy the cigar more. So I want to take a second to respond to a post that I put on the site. It was a tip for new people to cut your cigars. The tip seemed to be pretty well received, and I just wanted to say that the reason why I put that tip on there is to help people who may not understand exactly how much to cut off in their cigar, to kind of use that as a gauge to start learning. Definitely not something you want to do all the time, but if you do it every now and then, it'll help to see just how much you need to take off the cap if you're going to use a guillotine cut. Another new feature that we're going to start doing on the site is going to be called Cigar 101. Cigar 101 is going to be geared towards new people, but hey, anybody can learn too. And we're going to cover basic things as far as getting started with cigars. Things like buying a cigar, things to look at your tobacconist, which is going to be a location shoot. I'm going to actually go to one of my local tobacconists that I know and walk you through the humidor and give you some tips of things you want to look for and even things to stay away from. We're talking about picking out the humidor for the first time, good things to look for. Talk about ways to cut your cigar and different ways to light it. There's many different techniques. And some of them are better than others. Some of them are worse. But really, when it comes down to it, enjoying your fine cigar is really how you like it. Everything that anyone can tell you, either us or anything you read, are usually just suggestions, things that other people found they like. So develop your own style as far as how you light your cigar, how you cut it, how you enjoy it, what you enjoy it with. One guy responded to my first review and said that they think Diet Coke is an excellent choice to go with their cigar, and that's perfectly acceptable. You could enjoy a cola, you could enjoy a vodka, whiskey, cognac, water, fruit punch, high C, whatever makes the experience enjoy for you is never wrong. So don't ever let anyone tell you that. Now, you notice that the cigar doesn't produce a lot of smoke, and I didn't change the ventilation, so I still got a little bit of smoke, but you'd expect for a cigar of this size that there would just be a huge envelope of smoke. Surprisingly, my Upman actually produced a lot more smoke than this one did. I'm gonna go ahead and ash this just so I don't drop it over my desk and keyboard, because that's no fun to clean up. I remember I had a Flor sitting in my humidor for about 8 months. I believe it was, no, actually, I don't believe I remember which one it was. But I was sitting there for 8 months, and I lit it up one night, and it took me about a good hour and a half to smoke it, and wow, that knocked me on my ass. I felt like I was gonna get real sick, and I didn't, but wow, what a powerful little cigar that was. So I'm gonna enjoy some more of this, listen to a little music, and we'll check back in shortly and let you know how it's going. Looking for the latest cigar news and opinions? Then look no further than the Dog Watch Social Club. Your hosts, Bob and Dale, offer their thoughtful conversation and considered opinions, all with a touch of insanity. Dog Watch Social Club, the original cigar podcast. Visit them at dogwatchsocialclub.com. And welcome back. So, I've been enjoying my Flor Dominicana factory press. I've been smoking it for about 65 minutes now. It's definitely got stronger. You can see the ash is a little flaky, but the burn did correct itself pretty good, so it's not too bad from where it started. I am starting to definitely feel the cigar. I wouldn't say I'm really feeling sick, but it's definitely turned into a strong, full-bodied cigar. The quantity of smoke has remained consistent. It's got a fair amount of smoke, but it's definitely not a thick smoke. Take off the band here. Overall, it's an enjoyable smoke. I do feel that the price point for this cigar is a little high. I think it's probably more around a $9 to $10 cigar instead of a $12 cigar and higher. I know some of the shops here in Vegas were charging between $16 and $20 for an individual stick. But overall, I enjoyed it. Definitely probably not a cigar for a new cigar smoker, as the full flavor of it will probably affect you even more, and probably have to go lie down for a couple hours. So if you get a chance to try a factory press, most likely you have to be a factory press too now, definitely give it a shot. You know, light it up. Make sure you have something to eat before you enjoy this cigar, so that you don't get completely knocked on your ass with it. Other than that, I did enjoy it. It was a good experience. Something that I'll probably never get to enjoy again. So, for StogieReview.com, I'm Justin Holman. Till next time.